going to learn a very important topic of tajweed, which is called stretching. In the Quran, you have some places where you need to stretch. Okay. And in this lesson, you are going to learn only three stretchings, which are called alif stretching, ya stretching, and waw stretching. Or you can call as alif madda, ya madda, and waw madda. You have already done this in the level 1 qaida part 5.
Yeah.
Okay. So let's see, what do you mean by alif, ya, and waw stretching? I'm going to the first line. When you have a tiny alif at the top, okay, like this one you need to stretch for 2 counts. Okay. Or if you have this alif which has a fatha before it, okay, then you stretch for 2 counts and you will call it as stretching alif. Okay, you stretch because of alif, right? So this alif can come as a small alif at the top, or this can come as this alif which has a fatha before it. I can show you one more example over here. You can see you have an alif after the dal, and dal has a fatha. Okay, so you will stretch this. Or here you can see over here this ra has a small alif, you will stretch this. Okay. Or like here, jibala, ba, you stretch because you have alif that has a fatha before it, right? Or this ma, you need to stretch. Or da, ma, fine. So you will call it as alif stretching or alif madda. Okay.
Okay.
Now you have another thing called waw madda. Okay. Waw madda is a wow that has a dhamma before it. Let me show you what you mean by dhamma. Okay. This is called dhamma. Okay. And this is wow. If you have a wow and a dhamma before the wow, then you are going to stretch it for 2 counts. Okay. And this is called wow madda. Wow madda. Okay. You have so many examples you can see on this particular page. I'm going to show you one more example. Is here. تقعد. This one. This is a wow and it has a dhamma before it. This is dhamma. Okay, now you are going to stretch this do for 2 counts. Okay. Now wow madda can also be written like this. An inverted dhamma, the upside down dhamma, this one, you will stretch this for 2 counts as well. Okay. Innahu, who. Okay. So this is called wow stretching. And you have one more stretching called ya stretching. When you have a ya and a kasra before it, then you call it as a ya madda or ya stretching. Here is an example. You have ya and it has a kasra before it. Okay,
In.
now you are going to stretch this for 2 counts. I, like this. Okay. Now, let's see some more example here. This one is a ya madda. It's a ya and it has a kasra before it. Okay. Now you stretch it for 2 counts. You can see one more example here. Ya and a kasra before it. You will find so many examples in the Quran for alif madda, ya madda, or waw madda, or alif stretching, ya stretching, and waw stretching. Sometimes this small alif comes underneath the letter. For example, here, Ibrahim, on ha, underneath the ha, you have a tiny alif. All right. Again, you are going to stretch this for 2 counts. Okay. It works as a ya madda. Okay. So let's see from the first line. Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. وآتينا داوود زبورا. Okay. You don't need to repeat after me. You can listen. You stretch this for 2 counts. Okay. Tayna, 2 counts here. Da, 2 counts. Woo, 2 counts. Boo, 2 counts. And ra, 2 counts. Okay. Now you say وآتينا داوود زبورا. وآتينا داود زبورا. Okay, now I'm going to the next line. Here you go. وإذ قال. All right, on qa, you are going to stretch for 2 counts. وإذ قال. qa, it's an alif madda. You have an alif that has a fatha before it. You will stretch for 2 counts. وإذ قال Ibrahim. On ra and on he, you will stretch for 2 counts, right? Ibrahim. إبراهيم وإذ قال إبراهيم ربي أرني. On ni, again 2 counts because it's a ya madda. You can see a ya and a kasra before the ya. Okay, so you will stretch for 2 counts. ربي أرني كيف. ربي أرني كيف. Then تحيي الموتى. On ta, you have a small alif at the top. You will stretch for 2 counts. تحيي الموتى. تحيي الموتى. Okay. Now I'm going to repeat the whole line. وإذ قال إبراهيم ربي أرني كيف تحيي الموتى. Okay, before you read the line, you can just write down all your alif madda, ya madda, and waw madda. You can underline. It will help you, inshallah, to stretch on the right place. وإذ قال إبراهيم ربي أرني كيف تحيي الموتى. Next one. Let's see this one. Here you have 2 counts in this one, right? You will stretch for 2 counts. Inna, na, because it's an alif madda. Okay. Sakharunal. I'm not going to do alif madda over here because this is joining with the lam. When it joins, you don't do the alif madda. If it doesn't join, you do the alif madda. Okay. So this is sakharunal. Don't say sakharunal. Nal. This is incorrect. Okay. Sakharunal. And then this one is 2 counts. Ba alif fatha. Ba jibala. Inna sakharna al-jibala. Next one. Ma'ahu. I'm stretching here for 2 counts. It has an upside down dhamma, so you will stretch for 2 counts. Ma'ahu yusabbihna. 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 Ma'ahu yusabbihna. Ma'ahu yusabbihna. Bil'ashiyyi. Bil'ashiyyi. You don't stretch anything here. Bil'ashiyyi. Bil'ashiyyi. Wal, you are joining waw with the lam. Wal ish. You stretch. You have an alif madda here. Wal ishraq. Okay, let's see the whole line. Inna sakharna al-jibala ma'ahu yusabbihna bil-ashiyyi wal-ishraq. Next line. قُلْ لَوْ كَانَ. I'm stretching on the ka. Okay, let me zoom this for you. Here you see. This is كان كاف ألف فتحة كا ألف مدة. قُلْ لَوْ كَانَ قُلْ لَوْ كَانَ Next. بحر مداد. This da, the first da is alif madda. Now the second da, you don't stretch because you are joining this with the lam shadda. right? So you don't stretch it. You say midadal, midadal. قل لو كان البحر مدادا قل لو كان البحر مدادا. Next. Next is لكلماتي. Ma, here I stretch for 2 counts. Okay. The first letter is li, and then ka, and then again li. And then you have mati. Fine. So you stretch in this word, you stretch only on ma. لكلماتي لكلماتي ربي. I'm stretching here because this is ya madda. ربي. Ya has a kasra before it. ربي لكلمات ربي. Okay. Again. قل لو كان البحر مدادا لكلمات ربي. And then you have lam, na, fi, dal. You join this da with the lam. La, na, fi, dal. La, na, fi, dal. You can see I'm not stretching on la, na, fi, dal. I'm not stretching anywhere. Okay. La, na, fi, dal. La, na, fi, dal, bahru. Okay. La, na, fi, dal, bahru. Again. قل لو كان البحر مدادا لكلمات ربي لنفد البحر. Next one. قبل أن تنفد. Okay. قبل أن تنفد. We'll talk more about the ikhfa. I'm stretching and tan. Inshallah, you will see when you learn the ikhfa. قبل أن تنفد كلمات ربي. كلمات 2 counts. To ربي again 2 counts on ba ya kasra bi. كلمات ربي قبل أن تنفد كلمات ربي قبل أن تنفد كلمات ربي. Next one. ولو جئنا. This na 2 counts because it's an alif madda. ولو جئنا بمثله. On he, you stretch for 2 counts. Fine. It has a tiny alif at the bottom. ولو جئنا بمثله مددا. مددا. Okay, again. قبل أن تنفد كلمات ربي ولو جئنا بمثله مددا. Okay, next one. من أعرض. من أعرض عنه. من أعرض عنه فإنه. Here you have 2 counts. فإنه يحمل. فإنه يحمل يوم يوم القيامة. On ya you have alif at the top. At the top you can see a small alif. You will stretch for 2 counts. قيامة. يحمل يوم القيامة وزرا. را you stretch for 2 counts. يوم القيامة وزرا. I repeat this. من أعرض عنه فإنه يحمل يوم القيامة وزرا. Next one. Wakh. This is alif madda, but you don't stretch because you are joining this waw with the kha, right? When you join, you don't do the alif madda. You don't do stretchings. Wakh tara, tara. Ta is an alif madda. Wakh tara. Musa, mu. Waw madda. Waw has a dhamma before it. Mu and sa, because sin has a small alif at the top. واختار موسى قومه. This is 2 counts here, right? Because you have inverted dhamma or upside down dhamma on the ha. You stretch it. قومه سبعين on I. You stretch. This is ya madda. Okay. سبعين قومه سبعين قومه سبعين. And then رجلل. This lan joins with the another lam, so you say lal. رجلل me. Stretch me 2 counts. And then qa 2 counts. لميقا لميقاتي na 2 counts. It's an alif madda. Okay, so here mim has a ya madda, qaf has an alif madda, and nun has an alif madda. رجلا لميقاتنا رجلا لميقاتنا. Again. واختار موسى قومه 70 رجلا لميقاتنا. Next line. وقد نزل عليكم وَقَدْ نَزَّلَ عَلَيْكُمْ. Try to give the rights to each and every letter, the time to each and every letter. وَقَدْ نَزَّلَ عَلَيْكُمْ وَقَدْ نَزَّلَ عَلَيْكُمْ فِي الْكِتَابِ. Fi, this is fi 2 counts, but it is joining with the lam, so I'll not stretch it. I'll say fil. Fil kitabi, ta 2 counts. Fil kitabi, fil kitabi. Okay, and then you have an alif noon fatha an idha. Make sure that you stretch on that alif fatha the an idha سمعتم أن إذا سمعتم أن إذا سمعتم أن إذا سمعتم. And then you have 2 counts. Ya 2 counts. Till, join the T with the lam. Till lahi. So you're stretching on alif. You have a small alif at the top. And yeah, you stretch because it also has a small alif at the top. Ayatillahi. This is the word Allah, so you are going to stretch it. Ayatillahi. Okay, let's do the whole line. وَقَدْ نَزَّلَ عَلَيْكُمْ فِي الْكِتَابِ أَنْ إِذَا سَمِعْتُمْ آيَاتِ اللَّهِ. Next one. يُكْ يا ضمة كاف ساكنة. يكفر بها ألف مادة. يكفر بها. And then ويستهزأ بها ويستهزأ بها ألف مادة on the ha. ويستهزأ بها. Again, يكفر بها ويستهزأ بها. And then you have فلا, لا, 2 counts. لام ألف فتحة, لا, فلا تقع, تقع فتحة, تقع قلقلة, تقع دو, 2 counts واو مدة. فلا تقعدوا, فلا تقعدوا معهم, فلا تقعدوا معهم. Okay, again the same line. يكفر بها ويستهزأ بها فلا تقعدوا معهم. And this line, this one is ha, and this is ta, 2 counts. You have shadda here. Fine, shadda means you need to say this ta twice. Hatta, hatta, and then ya, khu, du, both have a waw madda, right? يخوضوا حتى يخوضوا, حتى يخوضوا. في 2 counts, يا مدة. حدي 2 counts. سن, في حديث, في حديث, في حديث. And then you have غي, غي, ريه. I'm stopping here. So I will say ريه, غيره, غيره. Okay, let's see the line. حتى يخوضوا في حديث غيره, حتى يخوضوا في حديث غيره. Next. إنكم, زم, you join, زم, مثلهم, إنكم إذا مثلهم. س, this is tongue out later. إنكم إذا مثلهم. Last line. إن الله, Allah, the word Allah. Okay, so you are going to stretch the lam of Allah for 2 counts. Inna Allah jami'ul, ja, 2 counts. Mi and u. Inna Allah jami'ul. And then mu, na, 2 counts. Fi, qi, 2 counts. Na. منافقين, منا. Okay, منافقين, منافقين. إن الله جامع المنافقين. And then you have والكا, ka is 2 counts. It has alif at the top. والكافرين, ري, يا مدة. والكافرين, في, يا مدة. والكافرين في جهنم, جهنم, جهنم. Then you have جميعا, 2 counts. جميعا, جميعا. Okay, so last line. إن الله جامع المنافقين والكافرين في جهنم جميعا. I hope this is clear. So inshallah with this we'll end the session. سبحانك اللهم وبحمدك نشهد أن لا إله إلا أنت نستغفرك ونتوب إليك. السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته.
وعليكم السلام ورحمة الله وبركاته.